What is up, killers? Kev here today, back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda on our website this week. This is going to be episode 584 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Adevan, the male follower, Luna's Law version, coming in at 62.2 megabytes of a download. This is a more detailed version of the original from that particular mod, and this one has its own custom armor and standalone spells that are all included within the game for you to enjoy, as well as this particular follower. To find him, all you need to do is head over to the Sleeping Giants Inn within Riverwood, and also this particular follower does have some absolutely crazy spells to equip with himself. In combat, you're going to see a little bit later, this is going to be a really OP follower, but I really do like it as well. It's kind of like an assassin vampire sort of build. It's really cool indeed. And also as well, you can get this particular follower's armor. All you need to do is head over into the forge, go into the ebony section, and you'll be able to roster this up yourself, and it looks absolutely awesome, not only on this particular follower but on yourself as well. Essential, yes. Marriageable, yes. And the voice type is going to be a male brute because of that particular sort of edginess of this particular character too. Overall, I think this is very nice indeed. A lot of other components have been dripped and drawn from the Bethesda website with permissions to cluster within this particular mod. I think this is a very nice mod indeed. I think it's a brilliant follower to have within anyone's particular game, and more so if you are playing a vampire build and you want someone that's extremely powerful to obviously go along with you with your adventure. The Pursuer, coming in at 4.2 megabytes of a download. The Pursuer hunts you down and brands those with a curse, and each undead soul that he claims will atone one of his sins. This is a brilliant set of armor to be added within the game. There's no female variant as it stands currently, but it will work for females. This sort of gear is not overpowered, mainly in the sense of it's slightly going to be better than a Dwarven within the game. Now, I couldn't find the weapon or the shield to do with this one in the sort of categories to do the crafting. You will need the steelsmithing perk to create the main set itself, but overall I think it's very nice indeed. There's a lot of detailing that's going along with this particular set, and again, 4.2 megabytes of a download is really nice indeed. Now, hate to rain on everyone's parade, I have tried a few other of these particular Dark Souls mods that have uploaded from this particular mod author you see on screen now, and some of them, the models, meshes and textures are going to be a little bit shocking. This is probably the best one to date so far that I'm covering, but if you want to check those other ones out, the mod author does have a lot more that has been released this week. Social Distancing Bow, coming in at 6.4 megabytes of a download. You guys know that I absolutely love hilarious mods, and this one definitely is going to take that biscuit for this particular week. It is absolutely awesome. You can pick up this bow from this vendor in Whiterun. It's going to be the blacksmith's wife, and it's all going to cost you 100 septum, and you're going to have so much fun with it. Now, any arrows can be equipped with this particular one. I've gone for steel. You can pretty much choose any and all that go with this particular one, but the effect is going to be on the bow, which shoots or projects the target absolutely miles away from you. I think it's really cool and absolutely hilarious. This is going to be on all platforms for everyone to enjoy. I think this is great. The similar mod, or I think the mod author did actually make a Giants Club, which gave the effect of when a giant hits you NPCY yourself into the air. That effect is on the Giants Club too. It's kind of a similar thing to do with this bow. Very good on words, and overall I think it's an extremely fun mod to lift the mood that we're all currently in. Heavyblade forward power attacks, coming in at 26.2 kilobytes of a download. This is a nexusmods.com mod, but it has been ported over to the Bethesda website with full perms and permissions too. But the description is 3-hit animation to replace the 2-handed power attack forward animation for a heavier playstyle. If you're wanting to know what it is, I'm pretty much repeating it over and over and again with this particular video, but if you're a little lost and a little stumped, the mod author, or sort of the page description, they do have a video within the gallery on the website if you want to check that one out. But this is pretty much what you get with this particular mod. I think it's very cool indeed. Lots of these to be covered as well in the week of this one being released, and we're going to be covering all of them and having a little look. I think this is very nice indeed. You can pair this with so many different things, but it's just nice to see there's a new variant of the 2-handed combat power attacks within the vanilla game. Cross and Jab. This one is coming in at 223.5 kilobytes of a download. This is a collection, if not just a two-piece of animations that have been changed for the unarmed animations within the vanilla base game. Pretty simple. All you see on screen now is basically what it is going to be. This is, I do believe, a original mod from the hospitals.Give with full perms and permissions to head over to the Bethesda website for all of us to enjoy. So if you are running a sort of monk build, or anyone that is using just your fists to bury your enemies, this one probably would be a great addition for you to grab. Third person is going to be different. First person, unfortunately, is going to stay the same within the base game, but overall still does look really, really cool. So guys, that's the end of this particular episode. This has been episode 584 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy it, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around it too, why not consider clicking that little subscribe button. Right next as well, there is going to be a bell icon. If you click that, you should get a notification for every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But guys, until the next one, this has been Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.